I'm about to try and put this in a way that I'm about to try and explain this in a way that you could understand, that anybody could understand, bro. God loves you even though you feel like you are in them times where nothing is for you. Even when you feel like you are being overran by darkness. Even when you feel like God's voice is scary. Even when you feel like you're not in control over your life. And again, I'm putting this in a way that everybody could understand in some type of way, shape, or form, because not everybody's experiences in life is the same. So your relationship with God ain't gonna look like my relationship with God. I don't try and preach religion. I preach relationship over religion. So I know everybody's journey with the Most High God is gonna look different. You're gonna call it something different. That's just what it is. I understand that. But that voice that keeps you going, that inner voice that you know, even whenever it gets clouded with that other voice, which is you as well, even when it gets clouded by the negative thoughts, even when it gets clouded by you feeling like you slipping up, that's you, that's your soul, that's God loving you. And it saddens me because I just got to that point where I had a real one-on-one with God where I'm like, dude, like I'm hearing like the love, I'm hearing the little tiny burst of love within that darkness, and that darkness really is just me growing too. But I don't want you to get caught up in thinking that that's all there is. Like that darkness is just like complete darkness and there ain't nothing that is continuing to push you forward. God's voice may be scary sometimes. God, we can't fathom God, how big God is. God made you. There's only one you. And this is what I was talking about earlier too. But there's only one you in existence. There's only one you. You get what I'm saying? And I'm putting very much emphasis on this because people need to hear this. There's only one you in existence. The way you look, the way you sound, the way you talk, the way you do things on a day-to-day basis. There's only one you. And God made you look the way you look, talk the way you talk, act the way you act, feel the way you feel for a reason. And that reason is we can't explain the reason, but we just have to continue to live so we can continue to get a better understanding of that reason. It's not about just hurrying up and just trying to find the reason every single day. It's about living it out, letting things play out, allowing yourself to mess up and get back up, seeing yourself as that character. Like God's living within me. I'm over here operating, but God's living within me. It's like I could see where this is going to take me. I know I'm going to be successful because look at the world, bro. Oh, the world is ending, this, that, and the third. I understand these certain things that we see with our eyes, but think about the trees, think about the sky, the clouds, think about the fruit that we eat, think about like the animals that we see. This is all playing out so perfectly and beautifully, and it just looks beautiful, and it's just so much to this world. This is art that we're seeing, bro. And you are playing a big part in it, whether you want to admit it or not. You are a part of the circulation of the earth and the sun and all the planets. You are literally walking on this earth. You are literally alive. You are alive and well. You are understanding what I'm saying right now. Like, this ain't something to just take lightly. This is life that we're talking about, that you have. You have a spirit. You got a soul. This is something that you are operating without even fully understanding. Think about the natural faith that you naturally have. You don't even have to understand it. That's who you are. That's that trust that you have in yourself. That's who God is within you. And he speaks regardless of what you want to think. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you are black, white, Asian, Hispanic. I don't care if you are a woman, a man. I don't care if you are a little baby, a little kid. You could watch this video and understand it in a different type of way. A baby could watch this video and start smiling just because my energy. What is that? That's God. That's naturally what we carry within us. You could choose to acknowledge that throughout your day-to-day life or not. At the end of the day, it's you, and there's only one you to feel the way you feel for a reason. But however if you're feeling sad and down and you feel like just not right, something's irking your soul, don't ignore that. You got to start trusting yourself. You got to start listening to these things because they really are important. They really matter. You can't continue to ignore these certain things because it matters. Your voice matters. There's only one you. if you allow yourself to be overtaken by darkness or things that you claim is like the end of the world in your life, bro, them are not, like, bro, God works with you. God is trying to see you win, and you can hear it in my voice because God really be speaking through me, because God sees everything that I go through. I know everything that I went through more than anybody else, inside and out. You get what I mean? Like, every little detail. You just have to be, still with yourself. And I'm not just talking about physically, but physically as well. But you have to be still with yourself. You have to slow down. You're going to be in positions, because you are powerful, you're going to be in positions where you can see everything. You can see the whole room attacking you in a way where it's like, oh man, this is just the worst day ever. Oh man, I'm just not worth it. Oh man, I'm this, that, and the third. Whole time it's you being able to control the tides of everything that you see in the world. There was literally prophets in the Bible that they speak about in the Bible where they talk about like Moses splitting the Red Sea. Bro, these are human beings that God be using, but God lives within all of us. You have more power than you think. Just stop focusing so much on the details and allow yourself to be free from trying to be perfect so much. Allow yourself to be more. Stop trying to be so perfect. Just allow your voice to get out there. Allow what it is to get out there. Because, bro, you have two eyes. Look at my eyes looking around. That's literally life. That's consciousness. There's more to you. I put on these clothes, bro. I've had this shirt for like 3 years now. I barely get clothes. I don't care. I've had this hat for years. I barely got more clothes because I understand that I am okay. I don't even like spending money. This is just how God made me, and I'm still fly with it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm still me, regardless of what I have on. That's God. That's God that just allows me to see things this way. People's relationship with God is different. God may draw people to put on certain clothes and be a fashion icon, be a freaking model, a supermodel. And that's God that sees through them. That's God working through them, because God is an artist at the end of the day. This is how God sees me, as the apple of his eye. That's why I am doing things I do. That's why I speak on here. That's why I deleted all my vids. That's why I make music. That's why I speak the way I speak. That's why I don't like when people get bullied. That's why I try not to be a bully, even though I got that Holy Spirit fire within me that could make me be a bully if I really wanted to, but I don't, because I understand there's greater in this world than just being I'm a dictator, I'm a this, that, and the third, like I'm a king of everybody, I'm trying to take over the world. There's more to life than that. You could literally be a helper of people. You could literally change the tides of the world. It just starts with you knowing who you are naturally. That's who you naturally are, naturally. It just comes to that point. You have to see it for yourself. Like, and I'm about to get some food, bro. Today I was having a point where I was in my mind again, letting my thoughts run rampant, even though it was God working through me the whole entire time, and it always will be, and I will continue to have that light within me. Like, whenever there's something going on with you, people could tell, because your light is naturally bright. You naturally are orbiting. Like, you are naturally the center of gravity. You're the center of your own universe. So everybody around you is going to be, like, going based on your emotion that you see. That's your perspective. That's your story that you in control of. You shouldn't be worrying about everybody else. You should be worrying about what you are going through. And I'm not telling you to be selfish, but sometimes you have to. That way you could get back connected to source. That's what really matters, is source. Like, don't allow this to get lost. Don't allow yourself to just get lost in what you see. Because at the end of the day, you really start paying attention, bro. Everything you see, bro, it's like, we're so charismatic. We're literally like characters. Like, we literally playing our own role. Like, and we have the beauty, we have the opportunity to allow ourselves to be the winner in our own story. But you could allow yourself also to just be lost in the story. And it's like, dang, what you doing at that point? You have a whole life. You got life within you. And you a human being, bro. You not no snail, you not no freaking worm. You a human being with 2 arms, 2 legs, 2 eyes to see, 2 ears to hear. You could cook, you could clean, you could buy stuff, you could earn money, you could talk, you could make a family. We could make a freaking family. Like, who are we? You get, first of all, you get what I mean? And that's where God comes in, because that's bro, we're way more powerful than we think, and we could allow ourselves to get scared of ourselves. We allow ourselves to be afraid of what we are truly capable of, just because of what other people may think, just because of what we went through in our past, just because of the unknown, the fear of the unknown. Whenever God is unknown, literally, like, that's why we keep on living, because then we build that relationship with God. We naturally are getting more familiar with the unknown. That's why somewhere in the Bible it says we rejoice in our suffering, because it creates endurance. You know what I mean? And that's just that's where we get to heaven, because now we are allowing ourselves to suffer. And I'm not going to put no quotation marks, because some people, we be really going through, we be hurting, but we have to go through that suffering so we can see things like this. Like, you may have went through a bad day, now you see in this video, that's literally God working within me, God working within you, and our paths colliding, and that's just a bang, that's just a birth of newness of life. Just because of one incident that may have happened. Somebody may have looked at you the wrong way, and now you decide to make a video on it. Now 1 million people see that video. I said 1 million because you never know what can happen. Stop limiting yourself. I mean it, because there's literally no reason to be limiting yourself. There's also no reason to be limiting yourself to, oh, if I get 1 million vids, does this matter? Only if I get this amount of views, does this matter? Does my voice matter? Because that's false. If you continue to live like that, and this is a whole nother topic, but if you continue to live with that idea that if you are not socially there as far as like numbers, likes, tweets, whatever, then you don't matter, then you're not enough, bro, you were literally born out of a womb just like all these other people that you be looking up to. You pee and bleed and boo-boo just like all these other people that you look up to. Like, you are no better and no worse than nobody. Just allow yourself to be you. Why are you so focused on everybody else but you? Allow yourself to be him, her. Like, oh man, bro. And there's so much just love in your life that you just overlook. I could tell you it right now. You may be going through stuff where you feel like it's not, but I promise you it is. So just don't allow yourself to get lost in the sauce, and allow yourself to keep going.